There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
Round here we say 10-9 Warrior ShakaRa once again down at Back to Live, representing for gotkushTV, and I'm here with my partner in crime. That's what they call news, the one and only Emma Ako. How you doing, Emma?
I'm good. How are you?
So you know what the people are wondering, yeah? The people are wondering, what's it like to work with ShakaRa?
It's a wonderful experience to work with ShakaRa.
Thank you very much for letting the people know that. Now, for those who don't know, Kings and Queens, me and Emma run a segment of Back to Live called That's What I Call News. And what is that what I call news about?
Do you know what? It's about bringing positive black news to the people, but also creating our own media platform and journalist platform and news platform and showing ourselves the way we want to actually be seen to the people. Like, forget Guardian News and BBC and Metro and whatever. Like, that's what I call news. Is really where it's at when it comes to what's going on within the black community.
All right.
That's a voice.
Indeed, Kings and Queens, representing these like how we feel it should be represented, with a little bit of satire and humour as well.
Yeah,
the people them like that, Emma. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that, how have you found the night tonight?
Do you know what? Tonight has been absolutely amazing. Like, Oneness is just so funny. Like, she just cracks me up so much. An amazing host. So she's like really just like the whole vibe that she brings to it has been amazing. The levels of greatness from all of the performers. Wow, from start to finish, like brother Nat and our sisters, Floetic Lara and Liza.
Garza, I'm saying.
Okay. I didn't want to pronounce her surname wrong. But yeah, just absolutely amazing. Loved all of them. Like, seriously, it's really beautiful to be able to have just even be part of an audience and see that, basically people sharing their artistry, their time and energy with us in that way. I love it.
Right. Now, you mentioned Oneness is a brilliant host. You're a bit of a host yourself. You know what I'm saying? You with a number of events that you do. And what's all the events that you do? Can't keep up with Emma Ako, you know.
Okay.
Poetry meets art.
Okay, so there's Poetry Meets Art. There's Telemar, which is a monthly themed poetry slam for Congo. So each month I put out a different subject or something surrounding Congo. So it could be politics, it could be food, it could be resources, it could be leadership, whatever.
I'm still going to enter that, you know. So I'm coming for the top right.
You know what, yeah? If you actually do enter and you win £50 and then you win 2 paid sets at Poetry Meets Art. So linking them back together. So either way, it's paid.
Go on. And she does pay you, Kings and Queens. Yeah, I can vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? What else are you up to?
Okay, so I'm actually going to be putting the events on hold for a bit just because I'm going to focus a bit more on the activism. I'm going to be getting my proper businesswoman hat on and entrepreneur hat on. I'm going to be actually setting up Carpe Diem properly. So doing all of the paperwork and the website and funding and everything. And then I've got my own music thing.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad you mentioned that. Let me mention that
before someone else gets
All right.
there.
Okay. I'm going to stop you right there, first of all, and just say to the people you need to check out Emma Ako on Carpe Diem in respect of the work that she does in terms of raising people's consciousness about the crisis, the ongoing crisis in the Congo. In terms of That's What I Call News, even though we tend to focus on the more positive aspects of the news and That's What I Call News, it's always important for us to highlight the realities that are facing our people, and few people are doing that as much as Emma Ako. So do check out Emma Ako on whatever social media platform and via Carpe Diem events. I encourage you to do that, all right? But you mentioned your music, yeah? And seldom, because you're so busy hosting and putting on events, seldom do we get to hear the musical side. This is our generation's Ella Fitzgerald, Kings and Queens. She has the Ella Fitzgerald jazz feel going on. I tell you, you heard it from ShakaRa, innit? But what's happening for you musically, sis?
Okay, well, basically, I'm going to be launching a project soon called Tribe of Talawa. And that's music, but it's not to sound like pretentious or anything, but that's coming from, okay, basically all of the songs that are going to be on the Tribe of Talawa umbrella is basically going to be everything that's come out of meditation. basically. So it's almost like music that's also like an ode to my ancestors, to the universe, to spirit, and to the great I am, basically. So that's what Tribe of Talawa is.
All right, we look forward to it.
Actually, sorry, I always forget this one, but it's almost like kind of like the most important one. To also like my pygmy ancestors, predecessors, and to the pygmies of Cameroon, Gabon, and Central Africa as well, because I'm Bantu Pygmy, like from Cameroon, but I'm from the Bantu Pygmy tribe, and they're coming under so much threat all the time, whether that's threat environmentally with like deforestation, or whether that's like culturally with like other Africans who might be a bit more urbanized, who always take the mickey out of them basically for like living like very primitive lives, and it's just like, well, actually, if anything ever happens, if there was a catastrophe, the Pygmies would survive. Because they know we're gone. Ancient
civilization that has maintained itself for centuries.
Precisely. So it's also an ode to my pygmy family. Shout out.
Done no. Rep your ends.
Yeah, exactly. My pygmy lot.
All right. Can I ask a question though? Because I'm coming from as an African of Jamaican extraction, the word talawa, has a particular meaning to us. Yeah. Well, where is it that you're coming from with the word talawa?
Talawa. Do you know what? For me, it's just strength, no matter what kind of thing. Like, there's like people always say to me that, you know, I should look at what Shitalewa. So I'm just thinking, well, if I'm small, but I'm strong, I'm loud, I've got a presence, I'm making myself heard. Is it visibility? It's all of those things really. But more than anything, I'd definitely say strength.
All right, cool. I was wondering if there was a different meaning, because in Jamaica it's strength, like Talawa is strong in it. So I was just checking if there was a link between, you know, the meaning that you're gonna give, and because, you know, Jamaican patois comes from our ancient African languages, you know what I'm saying, that we brought over. So I was seeing if there's a link there, you know what I'm saying. We might have found something out there over the same thing. All right, cool. We love that. Well, Kings and Queens, you're hearing it. Bare exclusives at Back to Live today, you know, and you're getting the exclusives from Emma Ako in terms of the tribe of Talawa. Yes. Remember, Kings and Queens, you ain't got nothing if you ain't got Kush. Yes, indeed, Kings and Queens, you are here at Back to Live with myself, ShakaRa, and I'm here just about to interview the MKYCC Master Kola, #1 Yoruba teacher in the entirety of Europe, Kings and Queens. Greetings, Master Kola.
Greetings, my brother.
Why? How do we say good night or good evening in Yoruba?
Good night greetings would be Ekale.
Ekale.
Yeah.
What's the specific translation?
What it means is Ekale means greetings at night.
Greetings at night.
That's right.
So Ekale to one and all, listening to gotkushTV, you know what I'm saying? All right, or watching gotkushTV, I should say. Now, you're here sponsoring this event as a Yoruba teacher. Why is it important for you as a Yoruba teacher to sponsor this event?
This kind of events, though they're annual events, but they really showcase some immense talent. And when Sister Sankara approached me, I said, you know what, I need to be part of this, you know, to showcase immense talent and just to bring everything out and practice that Pan-Africanism we so talk about. You know, we put our mouth and our money where things are. Yeah.
So how is Yoruba teaching going? You know what I'm saying, in the community right about now? What's the response to you teaching Yoruba?
It's going very well. I think one has been out there for a long time. So with time, you know that these things can be slow. But last year and this year, things have begun to pick up. You know, we've just opened one in Tooting. We've been in Leighton for almost 2 years. And we have our Tottenham club, which we do with the Academy of African Language Classes. So everything is looking good. The community are responding, and we give thanks.
All right. Now, in terms of the significance of Yoruba as a language, it's one of the most widely spoken African languages, not just because of the population of the Yoruba themselves in general, in terms of Nigeria specifically, but because of the legacy that it has also left in the Caribbean, the African diaspora, and South and Central America in terms of Ifa tradition, the preservation, them big one there, of Ifa tradition, yeah? So in terms of how was teaching Yoruba, yeah, how has that journey been from you in terms of reuniting the African diaspora? How important is the teaching of Yoruba in that regard?
Well, for me personally, we've been kind of like Pan-African from very young. You know, we've known things. Big up Pete Tosh. Rest well. Pete Tosh, help me. You know, that's the brother there. But I just felt that our people needed to know in the diaspora, whether from the islands, whether from the mainland. I felt it was something that our people needed to know, as opposed to learning languages, European languages that don't really resonate. But with African tongues, we know it resonates because we have our pidgins, our creoles, our patois, and all of those are not broken English or French. They're African English and French. Let that be known. And because that they have many words and nuances and proverbs that we know are from the ancestral roots and the ancestral tongues of the homeland.
So give me in closing, give me a proverb in Yoruba.
A simple one would be one of perseverance, and that would be eso ni gugi.
Come again, one more time. You gotta learn, you know. You gotta show that for us returnees. You know what I mean?
Okay. An easy one would be eso.
Ni igbi.
Mangugi.
Mangugi.
Excellent.
What's it?
Now, what that one means is that with perseverance and caution, the snail climbs the tree. So this proverb we give to our people that are trying to learn their tongues, and just to give them patience.
Right.
You know, we always know snails climb trees. If you notice any snail, they always climb upwards for some reason. And I remember asking my mom that, why do these snails climb these trees? And my mom said that it's because they go up to feed and reproduce. And to feed and reproduce, you have to be patient.
Indeed, most definitely.
Understand?
Well, you heard it here first, kings and queens, from our master Kola, the original #1 Yoruba teacher in the entirety of Europe. You can find him just by checking out.
We're on Facebook, Learn Yoruba in London, MKYCC.
All right then, kings and queens. So check it out, kings and queens. You heard it here on gotkushTV. And do remember, you ain't got nothing if you ain't got Mr. Kola's Yoruba lessons. And you ain't got nothing if you ain't got Kush.